Last time on Magical Miss, Operation Doppelganger Willa was a success, which is a good and bad thing regarding Josh and his feelings about Willa. Izzy managed to destroy the Sandra cuttlefish and broke into Dirk's locker with Daisy's help and found Dirk's sketchbook with the Mariana painting inside, but both got messed up pretty bad when they got hit with a Mariana migraine. Willa came to their rescue in the girls' bathroom, and when band ended, Willa discovered that destroying the cuttlefish breaks the doppelganger since she found fake Sandra mindlessly staring off into space. Willa's brilliant plan to hide the broken fake Sandra in a practice room instantly goes up in flames as she accidentally knocks fake Sandra over, and the necklace she was wearing ended up being a mirror, with the marionette reaching through. It's only second period, and we have a broken Sandra, a marionette crawling out of a necklace, and Willa is wearing an uncomfortable dress. It's time to tuck and roll, bitches, because this crazy train doesn't make any stops. Welcome to Magical Miss.
Yeah. Willa, you're in bullet time. You have Sandra's lifeless form beside you. And you see the marionette hand is popping out of the tiny medallion that she was wearing. You see that as like his fingertips hit the edge, it's like they're very small coming out, but are growing to standard size.
I am going to activate my teenage powers and text the fastest message I possibly can to the group chat, and it's like code X, get here now, emergence or come in hot, like X, yeah, code X is get here now or whatever, and then trouble afoot, and code N, and it's just like fire emoji SOS.
It's terrible.
And then I'm going to, oh god, is the marionette like reaching through? Like, can I like touch his hand at all?
His hand is out.
I am going to grab onto his hands and I am going to do purifying touch on him.
Roll me that.
Okay.
Roll me that and then roll me a physical whenever you are available. Oh, good times.
Ooh, that's an 11. Ooh. And that 10 plus is I heal a condition, no problem.
Interesting. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. Do I need to roll a physical too?
No. You grab this hand and like as you kind of grab it more like about up to here, like up to past the elbow for our auditory listeners at home, is visible, and you see like, you know, he was wearing like gloves before, but like you could still see the knob of like where the joints are. Mm-hmm. You see that turn to flesh.
Okay.
In that instant.
Okay.
Are you looking at the mirror?
Not really. I'm kind of more focused on like his hand and like trying to grab it and pull him out.
Mm-hmm. Because his hand in your hand kind of like goes a little limp, and you feel him start to be pulled back. So I'm gonna need that physical now.
No. Plus 2. Oh, 12. 12. Dirty 12. Dirty fucking 12.
You yank.
The power of the dress compels me.
Doppelganger Willa dress?
Yeah.
You yank on this hand, and essentially Dirk Jensen Shoujo falls into you. He is unconscious, and just his body is limp against you.
Okay. Throw both of these into. Can I do it, please? Can that 12 include me dragging Dirk into?
Roll me. I will give you this. Roll me 2d6 right now, because I have a plan for you.
9.
Okay. You can get them both into the practice room and everything, but no problem. You got that all taken care of. They're in there. But as you turn, you see that Mr. Atchison, choir director and drama teacher, is getting ready for his planning period in the music room before choir 4th hour.
So does he see me?
Yeah, and he kind of he sees you by the practice room, and you see that he kind of looks and goes, "You're Willa, right?
Yes.
Are you okay? Is everything all good in there?
Oh no.
You're not okay?
No, it's just a little emergency in the group chat or whatever. And also I gotta get to class.
He looks and he goes,
burst in through the group doors? Does anyone else already read the group chat?
Absolutely.
Izzy like bursts through the doors and she's like, well, hi. Is the
Mr. Atchison.
I'm Izzy Parker. Sorry, good to meet you. I met you at the tribe thing. Willa, are you okay? Do you need the pad? Maybe. Do you need Tylenol? Yes. Okay.
Roll to convince someone right now. You're telling a period lie.
I mean,
unless.
What the fuck is this man gonna know? Yeah, it's like choir man.
I'm giving you a
that's
roll
a 7.
Oh, 10.
He looks between you two and he turns B red and he's like, "Go, please go all about."
Yep.
You see that
So sorry,
that writing you both passes for your next class, and he's like, "Don't worry about it."
Like, I'm so sorry. That was
fine.
rather inappropriate to say.
No. You should be free to talk about yourself.
He just grabs hold of you and just like bolts you out the rest of the bedroom door.
Wait, no, we can't walk together.
Right. I think Abby just like wipes her hand and you're like fucking sweaty so bad, and she's like, okay, what the fuck just happened?
Okay, Sandra Marionette broke, and I tried to put her in the practice room to hide her, but then I failed, and then she fell out of my hands, and then the marionette came through the medallion mirror that she was wearing, and I pulled him out, and I healed him, and it's Dirk Jensen Jr. now, both of them are in the practice room. Dirk Jensen Jr. passed the fuck out, and I would take him to the nurse's station, but there's the second doppelganger, so get him.
Izzy is like a few feet away from you, and her hands just make it like she wants to choke you a little bit. She's like, why do you do these things?
Well, no, but Sandra was broken. She was just sitting there mindlessly, just playing. Why did she break? But I think it's because we broke the cuttlefish before we transferred her back in the mirror.
Okay, so this is half on me.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know exactly. Because last time we did a switcheroni, we did it at the same time.
Okay, so we have a practice room.
I threw them in the broken practice room so no one should go in there, and it's dark in there. And granted, Dirk Jensen Jr. does not wake up.
Oh, he doesn't wake up. Izzy would like to text Daisy and say, hey, when you get a chance, could you drop off Kumiko in the broken practice room in the band room? There are currently 2 unconscious
One's real and one's
people in there. One is the doppelganger puppet of Sandra, and the other is
Real?
the actual Dirk Jensen Jr. that somehow Willa pulled out of a mirror.
my gains
And she
are really
said-
starting to
and she
show right
says
now.
this,
Like,
I'm in danger sitting in a fire burning building. Like, she doesn't know what's supposed to happen right now.
Daisy texts back pretty quickly and is like, "Why? Is this what Willa texted about? This is her emergency?"
Yeah, I just came running.
I thought I had to fight a marionette, but no.
She had it covered by the time I got there, but we need to keep a watch because I don't know if Dirk Jensen Jr. is gonna wake up.
Or if he
Yeah.
does. Or
Like,
if he
if
does.
he's just gonna, or when he does, who's gonna even be there to talk to him? Which, great to Kumiko shouldn't, but at least I would at least know when he comes to.
Okay, I have choir in 4th hour.
Yeah, I think that should be fine.
Hopefully he'll stay knocked out for another hour and a half.
Do you want me to go now?
If you can excuse a bathroom break, that would be lovely, or any other excuse that you got. I am so sorry for this inconvenience. I'm so
I
sorry.
apologize for the inconvenience.
Daisy
Is he
sends an eye roll emoji and goes, "You're not an inconvenience. It's fine."
Izzy was just like, okay.
She does, she texts back though and says, I will let you know that Kumiko's gonna be really bummed to not spend the day with me.
She can spend another day with you when she doesn't have to be on surveillance. I'm sorry, Kumiko. Izzy sends that one to Kumiko.
You see through Kumiko's eyes that Kumiko is like sitting on Daisy's shoulder, like reading the messages because Daisy's in the bathroom, and she looks up at Daisy, and Daisy kind of sends a little peace sign through. And
Izzy just like goes beat red at the little cuteness of that. And she's just like, oh god.
Stop texting your girlfriend, not girlfriend. We gotta get to class.
Izzy just puts her phone away and she's just like, shut up. Okay?
Am I wrong?
No? Whatever. Come on. And Izzy just like walks ahead of you a little bit just to get to class. Also, she's exceedingly embarrassed. Like,
Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to calm the fuck down from like that little thing. And
Izzy sends a heads up that the choir teacher is currently prepping in the band room.
she goes, no problem, I got it.
Okay.
Is there, I don't know if there's a way to know what Dirk Jensen Jr.'s class schedule is?
Not off the top of your head.
Okay.
Mark would have that information.
Hey, pull Hippa cardigan, Furpa cardigan. Oh. Tell us this boy's schedule.
Right. Oh.
But you do hear the sound of footsteps behind you, and you see a very enthusiastic looking kid wearing a hall monitor sash.
Oh.
And he puts his hands on his hips and he goes, excuse me, ladies.
I pulled up a hall pass.
I hold up mine.
You recognize him, Willa, as Trevor from the trombone section.
Oh.
Damn, they got Trevor.
Maybe Todd recruited you too, huh?
Well, for the freshman class, you see, I'm essentially a hall monitor in training, so I don't have a ton of authority. But the cool thing is that I get this sick sash.
I love that everyone is so excited about the sashes.
Yeah, no, the siren hats are where it's at.
Maybe someday I'll get up to that point, but for now, I've got to be excited about the sash, because, like, what else can you be excited for these days? You know, the world's dying. Might as well enjoy a sash. Anyway, are these legit hall passes?
Yeah.
He holds it up to the light like it's $100 bill. You see him?
We gotta get.
It's just like there's the clean beaches and wildlife and the forest. There's dances and good food. There's differences you can make.
Grab my hall pass from him. I'm like, but I gotta go.
But I'll talk to you later.
Can you write me a list of all that stuff?
Yeah,
I'd like to enjoy life a little bit more.
yeah, totally. Write your email in the back of my hall pass. Here you go.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Here's a pen.
And he writes down his email.
Cool, thanks.
I'm like 20 paces away, and I'm just staring at this conversation.
Bye. Sorry. Life is good.
He gives you a
The
salute.
sash is cool. Sash is cool.
He holds himself a little higher and is like, yeah, the sash is cool.
Izzy kind of like half catches up to you, and she's like, "What the fuck is up with that kid?"
He's the freshman.
That was a lot of enthusiasm for a very depressing
He's the
outlet.
freshman. That's I don't know.
Izzy kind of just starts looking through her Google Drive for the volunteer list stuff.
Okay, so
Like for the rest of the walk up to the classroom.
I guess we make it to class now.
You're about 10 minutes late.
Okay.
And you see that Matthew and Aaron are sitting at your guys' like work table. And they're not talking. They're just both kind of silently working on their own stuff. You see that Aaron has set up like essentially like, you know, grade school when you would set up your folders as like a little like
Little cubby.
little
Set up a
cubby.
wall of folders.
He set up the wall of folders because you see that he's drawing.
Oh, who's sitting next to
What
who?
is he drawing?
They're sitting across from each other.
Across from each
Okay.
other. Can I see as we sit down what he's drawing?
You can roll a very quick Be Vigilant check.
That's an 8.
Yeah. You see he's working on portraiture. You can't tell beyond that because he's really at the pencil sketch stage. So it's like a lot of graphite, a lot of stuff going on, but he's working on it.
Izzy kind of like gives him a little side eye as she sits down, pulls out her phone, and sends him a text of asking like, because she knows what the portrait is in the back of his book is this someone special that you're drawing right now? Eyes emoji, eyes emoji, eyes emoji. Maybe a very peppy, preppy, excited individual, and sends a cheerleading emoji.
You hear before you see him slam his book shut, and he puts down the folders, and he's just holding his sketchbook, and he goes, "You guys are late. Are you okay?"
I don't say anything because I gotta go back into doppelganger Willow mode.
I'm shifting into doppelganger
Yeah,
mode.
I gotta be quiet.
Izzy kind of looks over to Willa, and then she kind of like looks a little like tries to look a little bummed, and she's like, "Yeah, good. What you guys up to? Project okay?"
And Matthew kind of looks up and he goes, oh yeah, I just had some calc homework. And you see that he's got some like glasses on. And
Oh.
he takes them off and he goes, "I got glasses recently. They're supposed to help with reading."
Little glasses
But
key.
it kind of helps. I don't know.
You
They're...
look good.
He shrugs and he's like, it's whatever. He
Yeah,
goes,
someone should like paint a picture of you with them on.
Aaron snaps his pencil in half.
This boy needs to calm down, otherwise he's giving himself
that
away.
he has right now.
Giving himself away so obviously. God.
But Matthew kind of looks at you like strangely and is like, "I don't think that's necessary. I mean, I really only wear them when I'm doing homework or trying to read, so they're blue light filtering. That's kind of cool."
That is cool. That is cool.
And he just kind of holds them up. They're just not very fancy looking, and he's like, "I don't know. They're okay, I guess."
Izzy kind of slips into her bag, grabs out a new pencil, and just slides it over to Matthew.
So to Aaron takes it thankfully.
And Izzy kind of shrugs and looks over at Willa,
Matthew kind of looks at you and goes,
and then just like
What's the
looks away
occasion,
as if she
Willa?
didn't do it at all.
No occasion.
"You just decided to change your whole aesthetic overnight?"
Yeah.
He squints and like kind of looks and goes, "Willa, like, are you good? Are you okay?" Like he kind of like looks around and like leans in and is like, are you good?"
Yeah, totally fine. Are you okay?
He kind of like
Turning the tables on.
looks taken aback and is like, "But I'm the therapy friend." And he's like, I'm good. Where we're at, we're a little bit ahead of schedule with our project, so I didn't know if you guys just wanted to have a study session. I know Aaron's got to work on his portfolio a little bit more.
Yeah.
And he looks very seriously at Aaron and is like, "Before the deadline." And Aaron looks embarrassed.
What?
Oh.
You have a deadline?
Matthew grins and he's like, "He is applying for art school."
Which one?
He is like, "Well," and he kind of looks to Aaron and like motions for him to say, and Aaron's like, "There's a few I'm looking at."
Is he just this little like a happy applause?
Willa's internally doing the clapping too.
I mean, if I can apply at least, and then
Yeah. No.
that's it.
Oh, I can't wait. What else are you filling your portfolio with? I know you have like a lot of the landscapes. Are you
Birds.
birds?
Yeah. And he looks uncomfortable.
Cool. Yeah. Izzy is kind of feeling like maybe I shouldn't push him on trying to reveal that he's currently drawing Matthew across the table from him. But Izzy kind of like nods and she's like, "Have you finished anything new for the portfolio, or what other ones are you thinking of including?"
Matthew pipes up and goes, "I feel like he needs to show some people or like anything like that, but
No, that would be good. You probably would need a good model to do that, or like a good like either reference photo. I don't know. I mean, like you want to really show a personality.
Mhm. Matthew kind of looks over and goes, "I mean, Willa might be a good subject today."
What?
And he scoots his chair like around and is like, "I mean, look at her hair. Like it's really nicely styled and everything, so we could at least..."
You can get some good texture
Yeah.
with drawing it, or like when it's here it's kind of still getting back to its curliness, but Yeah, her. Or like working with different lines and shapes because you have a very like fluffiness to your hair, and sometimes drawing men's hair is very difficult.
Matthew kind of like picks at his own hair and is like, I mean, I guess.
But I mean, like, you know, we're all sitting here. He can just draw all three of us.
Aaron's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I can draw all of you at the same time in the same picture.
Yeah, or different ones. Or different ones. I think your work with the colored pencils is really cool.
He nods and he just kind of like turns back and flips his sketchbook open very quickly to like a blank page and is like, okay, yeah, on the off chance you guys ever see my dad coming up, please don't tell him. I'm not telling him that I'm applying for art school.
In Willa's brain, she's like, no, I'm gonna fuck him up. That's what I'm gonna do.
Izzy kind of looks over at you like she knows exactly what you're thinking. Yeah. I mean, like, it's up to you how you want to break anything to people, and it should be your choice. I'm sorry if I act exceedingly weird to distract him in advance.
I mean, I don't think you guys are gonna talk to my dad, but like, I don't know, I'm just nervous about it. And you see that Matthew like reaches out to like take his hand and then is like, no. And folds his hands and goes,
Izzy takes Aaron's hand. She's like, well, you shouldn't be. And it's like, we're here for you. And she takes Matthew's hand too.
Slowly get them to touch.
Izzy kind of like holds both of them. They're rather close to each other. And she's like, we got you. We're here for you.
Aaron.
And your dad should be okay with this choice of whatever the fuck you're doing.
Aaron's like, well, I calculated it and I should turn 18 before the deadline to accept if I get in, so then I can. At least, right? And he looks to you, Willa, and is like, right? I can do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both of you roll a Be Vigilant check really quick.
I was just like,
I'm not vigilant at
You're
all.
having too much fun.
no, don't do that. I think that's an 8.
That's good, though.
That's an 8.
7.
We rolled the same numbers. Look at us.
Yay!
Twinsies.
Izzy, you notice a flash of hoodie and shittily styled hair, and you see that Josh has walked by the classroom.
Oh, I thought that would be Dirk Jetson Jr.
I thought for a second. Yeah. I was about to text Josh too.
Because I thought Josh was wearing a button-up sweater and stuff like. Was he wearing a
button-up sweater?
He was wearing a sweater with a button-up underneath it or something like that. I know because I've been editing the VODs, so I've
Yes, he was.
Yes.
Yes, he was.
And he was looking incredibly tired.
Yes, he's very tired, but he is not wearing a sweatshirt. He's wearing that. So you see Josh walk by.
Izzy kind of like looks to Willa, and she's like, as like the mentally like text you like, did you see that?
See what?
Josh just walked by. He looks very.
Maybe he's going to the bathroom.
You get a text, Izzy, that just says, is the thing that looks like Willa being okay? Are you good?
Izzy kind of says, hold on one second. And she goes up to the teacher and says, can I go to the bathroom really quickly?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a hall pass that she can take?
Yeah, it is a bust of George Washington.
A bust?
How big is this bust? It's like keychain size.
Okay, I was thinking it was a good, like, apple, like, this big. And I'm just like, what the fuck do you do with the best size of George Washington?
You know what?
When you go to the restroom.
It's better than having a 3-foot tall dinosaur chained to a bathroom pass, because that's what my world history teacher
Actually,
it was a dinosaur chained to 3-foot tall dinosaor chained to a bathroom pass.
I love that.
I thought you were talking about the bathroom pass you had for band with the wobbly.
No, I'm talking about real life. Real life G9.
No, none of my teachers ever had something like that.
That's too fun.
That's
That's
delightful.
too fun.
Excellent.
Izzy takes the bust of George
Mhm.
Washington, and she's like, oh, thank you. And she kind of just like hurries out the door,
Mhm.
and into the hall and turns down the way that Josh went.
You see that Josh is actually standing in the hall, and he is on his phone, and he looks pretty angry as he's texting.
Oh,
Izzy's like, are you texting me?
Son of a fucking no!
Izzy looks over his shoulder.
Girl, be-
Be vigilant. I'm not trying. I was like, I'm not trying to be sneaky.
oh,
Oh, 10.
nice.
He is texting Caleb. The message said, "No, you cannot eat the cheese puffs."
Izzy like pulls back as if she did just look over his shoulder.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't want to like break the game or whatever, but Willa's texting evil Caleb. So did real Caleb, get like a new phone or something? How is Josh contacting Caleb?
Oh.
You see that he is texting an email address. So you see that Caleb is on Josh's laptop at home.
Okay.
Delightful. Okay,
Just
that.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I'm not
absolutely.
gonna let anyone think about that. I didn't even think about that. But Izzy pulls away and she's like, just kind of waits for a second for him to be done. And she's like,
It's like fucking. Hi.
"You
So
okay?"
is Willa okay? How is she doing, Izzy?
She's. Are you sure that this is a weird magic thing?
Yes, I'm.
Maybe she's just being on good behavior. I mean, she's
He
not
grabs you by the shoulders. It's like, yes, I'm sure. Okay.
I mean, like, she's being weird, but maybe she's finally understanding that she should dress nice and like not run her mouth at things.
No,
you know?
but like, is she treating you like shit?
she's not really talking at all.
Yeah.
She's
Willa doesn't shut up. You've got to understand that something's messed up here.
well. I mean,
I thought you of all people who, you
Maybe she's taking a pact of silence or something.
and he kind of like shakes his head and he goes, I don't know,
maybe she's trying to just get someone's attention.
no.
You ever think about that?
His massive emotions passes his face, and then he kind of settles and folds his arms and he goes, Caleb McCartney doesn't go here.
I'm not talking about Caleb McCartney. And she flicks his head.
What the fuck?
It seems you're a little too dense. That things just don't get through to you. And it's annoying.
Gee, thanks. I love being annoying.
It's evident. Izzy kind of crosses her arms. She's not actually laughing in real life. That's just me.
Izzy and Josh best friends.
But Izzy kind of just crosses her arms and she's like, the reason why I think that maybe Willa is just trying to be nice. She's trying to attract someone. If it's not magical related stuff. Did you talk to a girl and make Willa jealous?
No.
Izzy narrows her eyes like she doesn't believe him.
Also, Willa wouldn't be jealous. She's not into me like that. Okay?
And what proof do you have?
Plenty.
Name 3 pieces of evidence. Come on, name her best friend. You know her better than I do. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
He goes, I'm not saying I know her better than you do, but like,
Well, you see,
she agreed to go to some fancy fucking dinner thing with Caleb McCartney. Why would she do that? She hates getting dressed up.
because it's a nice. Okay, of course not. She doesn't like that. But it's a nice boy who says that she's pretty and asked her to a dance. Girls like that stuff. Next.
We love snappy Izzy. Let's go, queen.
He's a little
Izzy's been waiting for this.
He's a little deflated and he's like, listen, Izzy, there's too fucking much going on right now. And
this seems to be one of your stressors. Come on, number 2.
Izzy, no, seriously, it's something magical. So the magic blue lady was talking to me, and it's something magical. And she told me that we have to save Willa. And
Well, something's still bothering you that's not related to this.
I mean,
Could have been someone or something. Get the spill the
can
beans.
roll to touch his heart.
Spill the beans. Spill the beans.
Spill the beans.
Ah, shoot.
Spill the drama.
Unlock his backstory.
8.
He sits and he goes, "There's a lot going on, and we have a swim meet coming up and I can't figure out my personal life and I can't figure out my swim life, and then Caleb fucking McCartney slept on my floor and he's just...
Why did Caleb McCartney sleep on your floor?
Because the blue magic lady dropped him off!
Izzy kind of like takes him by his shoulders and she's like, if you need anything, you can tell me. Okay? I know that we've been at each other's throats for years, but like, you're not a bad guy and you shouldn't be figuring all this out on your own.
He runs his hands through his hair and he goes, no, I'm fine. I just steer clear of Willa today, because that's not Willa. It's not her. The real her is stuck in some magic dimension, and he stops and he looks at you. And he's like,
She's stuck in a magic dimension?
everything I say sounds insane.
Slightly, but there's
No,
also magical girls flying around calling themselves pink and blue, so it's not totally out of pocket.
He nods and he shoulders, well, no, he doesn't have his bag on him. And he just kind of like, he rolls his sleeves up. That's what he does. He rolls his sleeves up and he's like, I gotta get back to class.
Izzy kind of like blocks him from moving.
Izzy, come on.
One thing.
What?
Willa has never had a boy like her. She doesn't know how to do emotion things, and she would never confess and say that she loves someone like that.
He's like, love.
She doesn't speak her mind. She doesn't do things like that. She doesn't speak her mind when it comes to something that she cares about. So she wouldn't have declared that she loves someone out loud when she would want to keep that private. She would have done that privately.
Roll to convince someone.
With advantage or something.
Yeah, with advantage.
That's 11.
He kind of blushes and he's like,
So I'm saying, Izzy, from her best friend, that Willa doesn't hate you. And whatever feeling she really has for you, for the Willa that's not that person, the actual Willa, she would want to tell you herself. And she wouldn't say anything out loud. Like, that's very touching, like that. Willa doesn't know how to deal with emotions. You've seen this. She'd rather hot sash you because she likes, or some... She'd rather hot... And she doesn't hate you. She doesn't hate you. Izzy kind of like shakes him a little bit. She's like, he doesn't hate you. I just wanted, if that was a thing, a stressor that was with everything, she doesn't hate you.
You see him like, he's pretty red at this point, and he's like,
When we get Willa back, you guys need to talk. You guys should talk.
I don't think that'll help, but
It will.
he shakes his head and like rolls his eyes and he goes,
Do you want me to flick you in the forehead again?
no, get away from my forehead. God. And he shakes his head again and he's like, I'll see you later. Maybe. I'll see you in gym.
Izzy hugs Josh.
Aww.
She hugs him and she's like, I know this is kind of weird, but thank you so much for caring about my best friend.
It takes Josh a little bit before he hugs you back. And like you can tell that he's not super comfortable with it, almost as if he hasn't had a hug in a very long time.
And Izzy kind of just like gives him a very good big squeeze and she's like,
Oh Jesus, fuck what?
I'm sorry, it's just been a very, very hard day. Thank you for being the only other person who knows and who cares. And I know this is probably weird. I'm sorry. And Izzy kind of like lets you go and she's like, thanks again. You're doing great. You're doing really, really good.
Don't patronize me. And
I'm really trying to not, and I'm just trying not to cry right now.
it's like, Jesus, don't fucking cry.
And like Izzy kind of points in the direction of where fake Willa is. And she's like, We're good. We'll get it figured out. If there's anything I can do, let me know.
You're fine. Just stay safe. I'll talk to Blue and figure all this out somehow.
Izzy kind of gives him like thumbs up, and she just like backtracks back to where her class is.
Willa, you get a message to Blue's phone that says, updates, we really need it.
I have a plan. Everything should be back to normal by tomorrow.
What do you need from me? Let me help.
Izzy returns to sitting down, and she also messages you. Josh seems very concerned about all of this. ... I also might have explained to him about how you don't actually hate him. And my other things.
I text you and I say, stop, period.
Never! Exclamation point.
You can't unsubscribe from this friendship.
I text Izzy and I'm like, Josh texted Blue asking like, hey, what's the plan? We got to get this done. And Blue, I said, we're going to get it figured out everything will be back to normal by tomorrow. And he's insistent on helping. And I don't want to like shut him down and say like, no, fuck you. But also like, I don't want him to get in the way. So fuck, what do I do? What should I say?
Do you want to invite him, or do you want to shut him down? Because remember this, he's partially in love with you, so either you can act like a cold bitch.
Partially in love
With Blue. With Blue. Okay. And like, Izzy like thinks of herself like, and personally, I think he's in love with Willa, but he's in love with Blue. So if either A, Blue acts like a bitch and just does this without him, or B, Blue trusts him, because also I feel like he feels like he can't help anyone right now, and this can maybe mean a lot for him. But this is up to you. And
should I just tell him like we're gonna try to get everything done at the Bandits concert in Ingleville and not tell him exactly where we're going to be?
Izzy kind of just like looks at you across the desk, and she's like, okay, I see your point. Izzy kind of just thinks to herself, and just like, but imagine how cute it would be if John held actual Willa in his arms as she got, quote, pulled from the Mirrorverse.
Oh, that'll be just really... Oh, man. Oh, man. Don't just think, oh, my God, because then we
But imagine, it would just be like all those K-dramas that we watch.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I know this is probably not smart. We probably shouldn't tell him. But, like... And like, Izzy kind of like looks at you with a little puppy dog eyes. Is like, what if he can't help? Daisy helps.
Yeah, because she's badass.
Daisy looks at you like, are you saying Josh isn't a badass right now?
Well, I mean, Josh hasn't exactly proved what, quote, mundane skills he has to go up against these things. Daisy has a fucking bat and rock climbing skills.
Unconfirmed that Izzy stopped her from doing that. Does Daisy have rock climbing skills?
Yeah, she did.
Does she?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember if I
The
stopped her.
Alaskan bullworm time when you went off on Daisy.
I remember. I just can remember she climbed down on her own. I can't remember.
So should I just should I just tell him like be on standby at the Bandits concert or something? What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Do you want to decide something with a die? You want to decide something with a die?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, let's go. Making an unbiased decision. Evens, we let Josh in on the plan. Or
we partially let him in.
Partially let him in on the plan and let him tag along to help. And odds is tell him, no, we got this.
Okay. No! One.
No. It says odd.
Let him in! Let him in!
I don't know, low-key, now that I'm thinking about it, now that I rolled the thing, now I know what I really wanted, so we're actually going to do the opposite and let Josh in on the plan. It's going to be so dramatic. A dramatic soup is getting spicier.
Well, my notes I have is he would probably not actually condone this plan, but I think in the essence of getting you together with him, she fully supports this.
I am going to tell him, like, things are gonna go down at a concert in Ingleville later tonight. Be on standby.
The doppelgangers will be there.
Okay. Do I need to bring anything? What time is it at? I have swim until about, 6, but...
I think the concert is, at 8.
Okay. Okay, that should be fine.
There's gonna be a lot of doppelgangers around, so be careful.
What do I do about the Caleb situation?
Can he come with? Because
Roll to convince someone.
Josh and Caleb having to make a fucking road. 30 minutes.
please get this advantage. Please get this blue talking to him.
You can have
Fuck
advantage.
yes.
You can have advantage 'cause I want this to happen.
Plus
fucking
2.
bad.
Plus 2. Oh, well. 13.
Yeah.
You didn't need it. You
13.
didn't need it.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So, bring Caleb along because I don't feel comfortable with him just staying by himself at your house unchaperoned for the entire day. It's one thing for you to be gone for 8 hours. That's
Be home all day by himself.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and I don't want you to get in trouble with like your family or whatever, housing, Carbondale boy or whatever. So
I mean,
just bring him.
Susie wouldn't care. It's just my dad, but he's not going to be really around. Like, he's asleep right now because he's got another night shift, but I can
Just have him come along.
bring Caleb.
Because
I mean, he needs to go home
Because
to
he
his
needs-
actual
he
house.
needs to go home. So we have a plan. We have a whole plan.
You're going to go to Carbondale after going to all the way to Ingleville?
Don't worry about it. We have a plan.
Okay.
I don't want to say anything because anything can happen. We just have a very vague plan. We're
All
gonna
right.
make it work.
Oh god.
Okay. And you do know though that we can get Willa back?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. Cool. By the way, are we still on for Boba?
Fuck this boy.
I guess I want to talk to you about something, but I need to figure out all my words. It's like I've got a lot of things going on in my head, and I don't know what's right, and I want your advice, because like
Oh,
I think out of everybody that I know, talking to someone magic would probably help.
He's looking for life.
oh my god.
You can't like see the future or anything, can you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I can see distant locations. But that's not.
Yeah,
I can see something.
I can see.
I can see stuff.
I can see things.
yeah. Boba Shop is still a plan whenever that opens up.
Okay. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be at the boba shop, but it's like I wanna have a conversation with you and
Okay, well,
ask your advice.
someplace that's semi-secluded because I'm me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pisces point.
No, that's where all this making out teenagers go.
Does
That's
Blue
the
know
makeout
this?
point.
Does Blue know this?
God. We'll find out as we go.
Right.
You know the area better than I do, so go scope out an area for us to hang out. Question mark.
Because I mean, I can do that, but after today, like, gotta focus on getting Willa and fixing all this shit.
Yeah.
But I just need to talk to you,
Okay.
not over text,
Fair.
because this is talking.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Have a good day.
Josh is a little Akko Taco. He's a
Very
little
awkward.
Akko Taco.
God.
He is my baby.
He's great. He's great. Truly.
All right. So I relay what I told Josh to you, and I'm like, okay, so we have a plan, and now Caleb is tagging along with Josh to the concert. But it's because the way that I see it is that Will is going with Doppelganger Caleb, so when we swap out the Doppelganger Caleb can get into his car and drive himself back home.
Yes, that's smart. Good plan.
Yeah.
So we just now need to figure out a good way to shove fake you, real you in there and bring real you out. So wear a change of clothes.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring some.
I don't think I can disguise your clothes to look.
I mean, I will bring a purse, so I guess I'll just bring something and shove it in there.
Okay.
God, purses are weird.
They're extremely helpful. I carry like 2 bags with me almost
Yeah, but
everywhere.
it's just more convenient to have everything you need in your pockets.
Izzy kind of just glares at you over the table. And Izzy just kind of goes in and is like, currently I have, and she lists all of the food necessities and the extra pair of clothes.
Okay, I'm not going
The med
camping. I'm on a 2-day expedition, Izzy.
But isn't it helpful to have it with you whenever you go?
Okay, miss, I have a portable shower in my car.
And it's been extremely helpful the couple times I've had to use it. Thank you.
I still can't believe you have it.
Well, after a dog vomited on my leg, I really needed that. So, thank you.
Okay, girl.
The bell rings.
Okay, so what do we have?
You have gym next.
Oh, no.
Which we can be a little loosey-goosey with the class schedule.
Did we want to try? Okay, over text. How are we going to draw the fake Dirk Jensen Jr. out? And did Kumiko arrive at the man locker? Okay.
We'll play that out because it's choir time. So you see Daisy, Daisy drops her choir folder and is like, "Oh, clumsy me!" And you see Kumiko pops out of her sleeve and is just very excited, like, "I'm here!" And she scuttles across the floor like super quick. She's doing a little hops and stuff, and you see that Daisy doesn't like fully stand up from collecting her folder until she sees that Kumiko makes it to the other side of the room.
Izzy is just like, oh, and she's watching Kumiko like hop and jump until she gets to the door, and then she'll send Daisy a text of like saying like, "Thank you, she's in."
Do we have eyes on
Is Dirk Jensen Jr. in there?
and Sandra?
Yep, they're both in there.
They're both just like asleep, breathing.
Well,
The one of them.
Sandra isn't breathing. She's just...
Sandra doesn't
Yeah,
have to
she's a
breathe.
broken
She's fine.
puppet.
Sandra's a puppet, yeah.
Sandra's a little puppet. Okay.
Which you see that Dirk Jensen Jr. has like curled in on himself, and you see that he is holding something in his hand, and it looks to be a very nice quill pen, like a nice fountain pen.
It's cuttlefish. Okay. Izzy kind of messages Willa that we have eyes, he's safe, and he has a very fancy pen on him.
Okay, so either we can go in after school for like your theater audition or whatever, and
Which auditions will be in the music room.
Okay,
Not
so
in the band
adjacent to the
But the band room is the music room.
Oh.
The same room.
that'll
the high
be-
school we went to, it was
It was a choir room and a band room.
Yeah.
Aren't you people lucky?
we do a very large school.
Yeah, we had to share.
Yeah, ours was like band room, rooms, more rooms, choir room.
We had
Yeah.
one practice
So like the
room.
band room and the choir people had their own separate practice.
Oh, that's so nice. We had one practice room and then the big music room that everybody used.
Okay.
With one
So-
piano in
Okay,
it.
so that's how our school is set up with
Yes.
one big room. Okay.
One big room.
So
Cool.
in my head, I was imagining our high school. High school. Me and Gina went to high school together. It was a fun time.
So then maybe not wait until the end of the school because then the band room is going to be full.
Yeah, so lunch? Is that
Lunch?
a good enough time to
Yeah, no one's going to be in class in lunch.
No one should?
We should pop in during lunch and
Okay.
get Dirk, and then maybe we can find the fake Dirk, shove him into a mirror real quick.
Maybe.
Well, wait. If we break the fountain pen, it will break Dirk Jensen fake Dirk. So
Yes? Maybe. We'll just have to see. Holy shit. Okay. Not much I think needs to happen in gym.
No,
At least on
we
mine.
can skip right to lunch.
okay, yeah, lunch.
Willa is like very like she just doesn't touch any.
No, I'm
anything.
trying to excuse
are we
myself
still doing
out
folk
of-
dances.
I'm trying to excuse myself out of gym.
Are you really?
That's the exact opposite of what Willa would do, because Willa's very gung-ho about
We'll
gym.
play that out really quick.
Oh no.
Oh yay!
Yeah, because Miss Velasquez looks at you as you ask that and is like, "Are you fucking serious, dude? No, are you fucking serious?
Yes.
What's wrong? You got a broken ankle? Something?
No.
In your pretty little heels?
I'm on my period. And
Too fucking bad. I am too. Get over there.
Are we just doing folk dances today?
I mean, yeah, we're gonna finish out the unit this week, and then we're getting right into dodgeball next week.
Izzy kind of like sighs because she was really enjoying just the folk dancing and not having to do dodgeball.
dodgeball is Willa's shit.
Izzy would rather is gonna hide behind Willa for most of it. Or probably just use her magic to not get smacked in the face with the ball.
I'm so excited.
Too.
Oh god.
Everyone runs to join Willa's team. The other people, they're fucked.
Well, see, this is the perfect time to let out aggression against Lene.
Yeah. Lene's gonna be on my team. Then we're gonna.
We don't know. We won't know. But hey, I could still get her out. Little magic fingers.
Yeah.
Little magic fingers.
Can I just like convince her to like can I just take a day off? It's a rough couple of days, which is true.
Roll convince someone.
Okay. Oh, 13. No, that's a no. I lied. I thought that was a 6. What?
Excuse me?
I thought this was, no, it's a 10.
She looks and she's like, you seriously on your period? Does it hurt?
The first day.
Fine. All right. And you see she like steps up, like pushes herself up and goes to her little sling bag that's up in the bleachers, and she's like, think fast, and she throws you a bottle of Midol.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Go take that and go lay down.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, Miss Velasquez.
I'm out of this stupid folk dancing because I do not want to be in proximity with Josh right now because it's too awkward right now.
Josh is watching as you go.
Yeah, okay. I go pop a pill, and then I go.
You pop a pill that your teacher gave you without a fucking like note to the school nurse.
Yeah, no, Miss Velasquez doesn't give a shit. Izzy kind of like glares at you as she walks away, like, damn it, I tried that fucking basketball. She didn't let me go.
So, and then I just go like lay on the bleachers.
Mm-hmm.
Izzy kind of like looks at Josh and she's just like, wow. Okay.
He motions like, right, this is what I'm saying. He's like, okay.
Motion's like, okay.
Each other in the dance, and he's like,
This is what I'm fucking talking about, dude.
Okay, I get it. And granted, yeah, okay, yeah, fine. She's weird. She's being weird.
It's not Willa.
Is there anything, like, do you know anything? Did the girl say anything? Blue?
He like is not doing this dance very well. It's like a lot of twinkle fingers and things like that. And he's like, I talked to her. We're gonna take care of it tonight.
Can I help?
No.
If he like steps on his foot.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's a best friend.
We got it. We got it handled. She's got it handled. And I'm gonna
help.
Izzy kind of looks at you like she is going to figure it out anyways.
listen, it's a lot of complicated fucking shit. And like, once we get it all figured out and I know exactly what happened, I'll let you know. Okay?
I would like to be there. And then she has to go down to the next person. And she just like glares at you.
And Jake's like, hey, Willa looks really nice today.
Izzy's just like, yeah, she really does. She tried to straighten her hair.
Yeah, it didn't really take, but like, it's still
happening there. It's
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
I mean, I like it better curly, but like, that's just me.
I think she looks good both ways. Whatever she wants.
And he nods and he's like, yeah, I can see your point.
And Izzy kind of just like shoots a look at Josh again.
Josh is like, what do you want from me?
Izzy kind of just shrugs. She's like,
rolls his eyes.
Let me get on the plan. Even though technically I am the plan.
honestly, Izzy's gonna be there anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So it's on you.
It's the principle of the matter. It's the principle of it.
Yeah, I know. From the principal, I'm just like, I want him to tell me, even though I already know. Tell me what I already know.
Just to make sure you have all the details. Tell me what it is.
Yeah, just wanted to loop back around and make sure we're on the same page.
Double check. Just make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all on the same page. The emo train went through okay.
You got the email blast? Okay, perfect.
Oh god.
So then, now what?
But it's lunchtime.
Lunchtime. Try to
Go time.
Go time. Lunchtime be go time.
Go time.
Izzy tucks away all of her food and bags in her locker
to the bedroom.
and scuttles off. Hopefully no one is in there.
Yeah.
She does text the
are not
Benny
that
and the
lucky.
Jets. She does text Benny and the Jets. That they
plan.
will be trying to fix part of the situation during lunchtime
Mhm.
in the certain location.
You get a text from both the Schwartz twins that are like, essentially like, you guys need help. Like, do you need support?
Maybe just in case if there's like an errant teacher that's like
Help/backup.
Yeah, help/backup.
Because we have to be in the band. Because we were going to be in the band room, and we already ran into Mr.
The choir director.
Atcherson.
Yeah,
I gotta remember that because I'm gonna try and be in choir.
There, you do hear voices in the music room.
Fuck.
But you see that it is Zandy and Lucas,
Oh. Okay.
and you see that they're just like chilling, having lunch in there.
Fuck. What was it? What didn't we have a plan to pull the fire alarm to get everyone out of the school?
There was that plan for me to invisibly and like with my magic.
Yeah, that would solve a lot of problems.
Do you want me to pull the fire alarm right now?
It would get everyone out of the school.
It would also draw attention. So if you want to draw attention,
But what if you like
if I do it with my magic,
Yeah.
I don't actually touch it. It's just a malfunction, right?
What if you're like 100 feet away from the nearest fire alarm pole and you just magic it and then it's just it's a faulty fire alarm.
mm-hmm.
I don't.
Do I get the sense that it would draw attention that we don't want?
I mean, you've been talking to Josh all day.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What do you have been talking to Josh all day and drawing
You
attention?
think
in
that
the sentence?
cheeky motherfucker's not going to be suspicious when the fire alarm goes off during lunch, and you're suspiciously not there, and Willa's suspiciously not there?
It's a senior prank. What do you mean?
You're praying someone pulls the fire alarm.
That's what happened. Like back at the school when I was in Texas, they fucking pulled the fire alarm during lunch, and it was raining. We were out there for 45 minutes.
Oh my god.
Pouring rain. So yeah, that was the senior prank.
Our senior prank is that
gosh.
some kids brought Adirondack chairs and sat in the hallway.
See,
And
that's harmless. That's fun. That's fun.
it looked cozy.
Can Benny and Daisy spread the rumor? Oh, like a senior prank? Oh,
You could convince one of them to do it.
yo,
Well, I usually convince Benny.
yeah.
He's also magical. Maybe he has a way to do it without him being seen.
Listen, I go find him because I don't want to like have incriminating evidence on our phone. Say like, yo, pull the
Fire alarm, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to find him, and I'm like, yo, you want to do me the biggest solid?
Oh my god.
He looks you up and down and is like, well, what's in it for me?
The best senior prank ever.
No, that's not quantifiable. What's in it for me, Willa?
Too bad he doesn't like Izzy anymore.
Yeah, right. Well,
Who says he doesn't like Izzy?
Oh.
He's just given up.
yeah. I don't know, man. What the fuck do you want?
Embarrassing video of Izzy from when she was a child.
He shrugs and he's like, I'd like a favor that I can cash in at any point in the future.
Fine, but only if you do this first.
Shake hands.
So do I need to roll to convince him then, or
No.
just no? Oh,
No, you guys are essentially teammates.
okay. So I need you to spread the rumor that a senior prank is going to be pulling the fire alarm
Right now?
during lunch.
Okay.
Because Izzy and I are going to go to the band practice room and clean up the Dirk Jensen / Sandro Marionette bullshit. And it's better if everyone's gone because there's a couple people still preoccupied in the band room and we need to get everyone out.
Okay. That's easy enough. What? Why did you make a big to-do about it?
Because people will listen to you.
They will. And he smiles and he's like, no, we'll take care of this. You're okay with everything today? How have you been doing?
I hate this dress, but
But it looks so nice on you.
I like take my hands and I like scrunch his face. I'm like,
Thank you. I'm gonna go tell your fib now, okay?
hey, bye.
Bye. Bye, little princess Willa.
Hey, Boo Boo Bear.
You see a few kids walking by going, oh my god, are they dating? Oh my god.
There are worst case scenarios, but okay.
So you are standing at the door of the music room, and the alarm goes off, and it's rather loud. It's flashing, bright
I
light.
can't believe we're actually doing this.
And you see that people like are groaning and starting to file out of the various rooms. Most everybody was in the cafeteria and they're filing out, but you see a few teachers are like heading down the hallways to make sure that everybody is getting out.
In like a crevice where hopefully no one sees and there's aren't cameras around, can I cast shadows on me and Willa so we can decently just go rather undetected as we...
There is right outside of the music room, there is like the storage room for like choir and band sheet music.
Okay.
Okay. So we go do that.
Sure.
Okay.
And we both we can do magic, so we can just stay as us right now.
So we fucking slip into the band room. No one else is in here.
No one's in the sheet music room because you hear a few teachers are like, come on boys, you gotta get out
So
of
we
there.
just wait until they leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you hear that they head out and that way. And are you shrouded in shadows?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we go.
Because VP Todd opens the door, looks around, and goes, I always check in here. The most flammable. And then closes the door.
Well, he says.
Izzy kind of looks around and be like, it's all paper. But like, it's not gonna like go up in flames that quick.
You'd be surprised.
Oil.
If it's paper is good enough kindling.
Yeah, and that's
And
gonna
a
go
lot
out.
of it, and a
It's
lot
gonna
of
go out. The
old
rest of these
paper.
walls will just let's just go.
We gotta go.
Yeah, right.
The alarm is still going off.
Okay.
So yeah, we just quietly kind of just like slip out of the sheet music room and just like, are we in the band room now? Okay.
Okay, then we
So-
go to the practice room.
Yes.
And are both Dirk Jensen Jr. and Sandra in there?
They are. Dirk Jensen Jr. is awake, and you see that he looks fucking freaked out. Like, he has got himself in the corner, and you see that he's holding the fountain pen, like, in front of him, like, shakily, and, like, pointing it towards the Sandra puppet.
Oh.
And he, like, looks...
moving.
No.
Cool.
And he looks up, and he's like, what the fuck is happening?
Izzy kind of like
Fuck.
goes down on his level to try and like act comforting.
I am going to
And
go
he
over-
points the pen at you and is like, I don't want to use this.
Okay, well, give it to me. I can get rid of it.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I can't. If she knows that I got rid of it somehow, I tried to break it, but it won't break.
I can break it. Or I can purify it.
He shakes his head and like he
Okay.
like holds it
I
and
go
is like, I
and
can't do
purify.
it.
I go purify Sandra's marionette body first. So,
I have shadows on the door.
oh, that's an 11. Okay, that's an 11. So it just turns into like a blank marionette.
Yep.
Yep, all gone.
It's like one of those like drawing model
Dirk Jensen Jr. fucking
mannequins.
knows who we are. Like,
At this point, we should probably just tell him.
the secret's out, man.
We should probably at least tell Dirk.
Yeah,
Dirk gets to know.
Dirk gets to.
But no, he doesn't even seem fazed by you using magic, and he's holding the pen still aloft, like point up, and he's like,
Izzy kind of looks over at Willa and
No,
she's like,
it's not her. It's not her. She's
we know the marionette.
We're going to take care of
We
it.
know about Mrs. Fields.
We're going to fuck her up.
We got you.
It is Mrs.
We know
Fields,
that it's you. We know that it's you. We know there's another version of you out in the school. Okay?
I can't keep making stuff for her. I can't.
Okay, well, okay, that's fine. Just here, let me.
It's not gonna work.
I want to try to purify it to make it into a regular fountain pen. Can I do that?
Maybe try?
Roll for me. Roll for
Oh,
me.
God.
That is a 9.
You do your purifying touch, and it's very pretty, but it still remains the same kind of pen. And you see, like, as you did your purifying touch, there was a tinge of that kind of like rift
Rift magic.
magic to it.
Okay.
And he holds it and he's like, I tried to break it in half and it won't break, and I can't do anything.
Dirk, we need you to tell us what happens. We need you to tell us what happens,
How you found?
what happened with Miss Fields,
Yeah.
what happened with that pen, and what's going on in the Mirrorverse, what's your plan, everything and anything that you can. Anything can be helpful. She gives him like a nice little canister of soup.
I don't want soup. I want this to be over. I
As he
want to
puts
go
away the
home.
soup, she's like, sometimes people do like to drink
Okay,
things when they're
It will be over.
nervous.
It will be over. We're going to have it all figured out by tonight.
You see his eyes are watering. He's like, I just want to go home.
You are going to go home.
We're gonna get you
We're
home.
going to-
We
we're
just
gonna
have to
get you
do
home.
it carefully. There's still that doppelganger that's outside with your face. How did Miss Fields give you that pen? When did this start?
She saw me doodling in class, and that's when she told me that they had an opening at the wet goods store, and like that was months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working there for so long, and as like a employee of the month gift, she gave me this pen, and it's not a pen. It's not a pen.
It's evil.
And he looks very
Math.
seriously at
You
you.
can do magic, right? What can you do with it?
It's
And you see that he holds it, and he holds it aloft, and he magically transforms into a Dirk Jensen-sized marionette.
no.
He is still himself, like you can see his facial features still, but he is dressed in the jaunty outfit, and he looks, and he's a magical boy.
It's cool.
And he holds the pen, and he goes, it makes me into this, and then she changes me somehow, and I'm this thing, and I'm so big, and I have to keep making the things that she wants, and I don't want to do it anymore. And you see that his transformation falls, and he just kind of like holds the pen, and he's like, I can't get rid of it.
Can someone just take it? Like I can keep it safe in my backpack or something?
Is it
If
kind of
I don't have it, she's gonna find out, and she's gonna kill me or something.
No, I'm gonna fuck her up. That's what I'm gonna do.
Is it kind of like looks over at you and she's like, and then she like pulls and like points at her necklace and like your little sauce packet that's in your pocket, and she points back at the pen.
So I fucking
Yes.
there's no one here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You think that the same thing I'm thinking?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Dirk,
What?
you're a magical boy.
My dad says that, but I don't really believe it.
No, you have
No.
no. You are actually
You are actually a magical
like a
boy.
Baylor Boom magical boy. You can transform
With
into
the
a
anime-
magical appearance and then do magic.
No,
and special abilities that you
Magical
can't when
girl
you're-
anime shit.
Yeah,
right?
I've seen anime. I know what you're talking about,
Yeah,
but that's
you're like
not
pink and blue.
real.
You're like pink and blue, but just on the side that they're trying to fight against.
Unknowingly.
Unknowingly.
He looks down at the pen and he's like, couldn't have gotten a cooler transformation. I couldn't have gotten a cooler outfit.
I mean, hey Dirk, you can literally paint shit into reality. Why can't you just paint yourself a better outfit?
Yeah. And every time you bulk up, you get a new outfit. So maybe your next step.
So maybe if you level up enough, you'll get a cooler outfit.
It's like you can get the one that you
Perhaps. He looks at it and he's like, I guess, but I don't want to do this anymore. I can't. I don't want to be magic. I just want to
Oh,
draw
Stanley.
it.
Stanley, what do we do with this?
Stanley's like, holy fucking shit. All right. Hello, Dyke.
Oh god.
Apologies for the lack of onboarding you seem to have gotten, but ladies, and he turns to you guys and goes, I didn't give him this. I know that Cowie didn't give him this. I don't think.
Did Mariana give him this?
He nods and goes, this is a lot beyond what we can give.
Is this something we can break?
Not
No.
to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge.
I mean, unless
Was it
you just,
just-
ice Mariana right now, then, it's one of those, if any of us die, that's kaput with your powers.
What kind of hold does Mariana have if Dirk uses this? Like, is it just Mariana's mind games that caused Dirk to act all,
Or is it the
Like how
lady
he
who's
was?
like doing
or
the
was
thing?
it Mrs. Fields?
He looks at Dirk very seriously and is like,
Like, if he uses this,
You
is
can
he
talk
going
to
to
me,
be
little
mind
man.
controlled again?
Talk to the talking starfish, Dirk.
His name's Stanley.
His name's Stanley.
He goes, what the? Hi. And I need you both to roll a touch his heart.
What, like, do we not get a bonus to this or something?
I want you both to do it together because essentially
I have a +1 to we can do this together.
you are working through Stanley.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys are essentially rolling for Stanley. So I need a plus.
It's emotional.
roll.
I have a
from both of
+2
you.
to that.
I only got a +1, so let's go, baby. 9. Okay.
I think with my soothing voice, I get an additional. Yes, I get a +1.
Is this we can do this together or touch his heart?
Oh, I'm looking at.
It is. We can do this together.
Okay, so 10.
With the touch his heart. Yes.
I'm looking at the wrong thing, but it's still a +2. Oh well, that's a 11.
You see Stanley like leans in close, and this is the first time you've really felt magical energy off of Stanley. And you see his face is just very serious, and he goes, "You can talk to us, kid. Tell us who's hurting you, and we're gonna fix it." And you see Dirk like reaches out to hold Stanley, and he's like, "It was the lady, but she's not in control of herself either.
What does she have an item?
I didn't see where her item was if she had it, but
Do you think it's just the painting?
We can try the painting.
everything smells like ass over there.
It really does.
I'm sorry, you have to go through that.
It's fine, but she's not gonna rest until all of the plan is in place. Like everything's gonna pop off for her once Gordy's mayor.
What plan does she have once Gordy is mayor?
Once they're in charge and take office, it's going to be a lot of implementation of laws
Boo.
that don't necessarily.
But if this
Makes
is
sense.
the way that Mariana can make an impact on the real, on this plane, then that is the way to do it, is to take office. And it's a small office of just Diamante, but if she can extend her reach to other people and take other offices and bigger places and corporations, then what can we do when we're three fucking high schoolers? Gordy can't take office.
We can tell.
Wasn't the voting machines acting all fucking weird and only voting for Gordy?
And my dad fixed it, but now that I think about it, I think it'll be fixed until the day of, and then it'll be too late.
So we have to get this all figured out before then. Okay.
Why don't we just put the entire town to sleep on election day?
If only we saved all those lives. If only.
Yeah, right?
If only.
Yeah.
Kept him in a little bottle.
Okay.
Technically, I kind of gave some to the bio girl.
But technically, we did arrange a midnight meeting with the lady, so we can fuck her up, or not fuck her up, but like punch her evil form enough for her to swap back to normal.
Dirk kind of looks at you and he's like, "You're gonna meet with her?"
Kinda.
We have a plan.
We have it in our itinerary.
We have a plan.
It might not be the best plan, but it is the plan to save the people that are still in that mirror world, get them out, get the doppelgangers out of this world, and then hopefully save Miss Fields and break down that mirrorverse. So the fact that we have you out is good.
He looks a little concerned at save Mrs. Fields. He's like, I don't.
You said that she was possessed or something.
You said that she was acting weird, wasn't
Yeah.
He nods and he goes, I just
Maybe
don't.
this is like a doppelganger, Mrs. Fields, or something.
she? Maybe the real Mrs. Fields is somewhere else.
Or she's being hypnotized or something.
Has Gordy acted weird?
He's just weird in general.
I mean, Drew,
He's-
but...
He's always been weird.
Okay.
Okay. But would you be okay maybe helping?
Roll to convince someone with disadvantage. He is fucking freaked out.
Can I roll then?
You both can roll.
Okay.
I don't... Oh, that's
Oh,
a fucking...
That's that's a 4. You rolled.
That's a 5.
3 6s. Come on. Actually, that's a 7.
He like draws his knees to his chest and like wraps himself up in a little ball and he's like, I don't think I can. help.
We're gonna be with you every step of the way.
You're not going to be alone through
No.
any of this.
Nope.
And even at the very least, you need to see this go down. You need to see that nothing is going to get to you.
Closure.
Even if you don't act within anything, you're there. Also, we have to get the doppelganger version you into the mirrorverse and break it and
Yeah.
make sure that you are you and
Has
not
it
the other thing.
Has it talked to my dad?
It's lived at your place. I
But-
don't know if it's talked to your dad. But
He has
It
been
hasn't-
acting like you, so I feel like he wouldn't really draw any suspicions.
Okay. And he looks a little downtrodden at that and is like just a little bummed. He's like, okay. I'll do what I can.
Okay, so we're planning it. It's all going to happen at the Bandits concert in Ingleville tonight. So
Ingleville? I can't get to Ingleville.
we can get you to Ingleville.
yeah, Izzy can drive you.
You're gonna drive me to Ingleville?
Yeah, to go see a Bandits concert. You went to one. We saw you.
Sure. He's like, yeah, I like their music.
Yeah, so let's go to a concert, man.
He
Is it
shrinks into
okay
his shoulders.
If I pick you up after I do choir tryouts?
Yeah,
Is that too long?
that's fine.
Izzy leaves the soup with him.
I can't. Where am I gonna go?
You could just hang out. This is the broken practice room, so no one else is going to be in here.
We can't. I don't know where else to put you.
Yeah.
If you sit here,
And he like points to.
We're going to get rid of the body.
we can get rid of that.
Yeah, we can get rid of it.
That's fine. We'll take them out.
Okay.
If you don't mind just sitting in this room, I have my friend here. Is this Kumiko?
Oh.
She is my familiar. If you need anything, you can contact her through us. If anything happens in this room, she will see it and notify me immediately. So,
And Kumiko
she's a very
crawls up,
responsible fighter.
crawls up onto like his foot and goes,
It is a pleasure to meet you, Dirk Jensen Jr. We should play a little game to get to know each other. Are you okay with that?
Oh.
and you see Dirk kind of like holds out his hand and Kumiko jumps up into it and is holding her gentle like hamburger.
Like hamburger.
Like hamburger.
Like hamburger.
And he goes, all right.
There's a fire alarm
Oh,
going
shit.
off right now, but kids are going to fill into the school pretty quickly after they
Mhm.
realize that there's no actual
Yeah, the alarm has stopped.
We have to get going.
We gotta go.
But here's some soup. Here is do you want to draw?
Shakes his head.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay. Is he kind of just like
I'm grabbing the sock. I have it by the ankles. I'm like, we gotta go, girl.
here's some soup. I'm sorry I don't have anything else to entertain you, but Kumiko is really great. Ask her about the movies she's seen. She's seen a lot of movies.
He grabs like the bottom of your cardigan for a moment and then he kind of like looks and lets it go, embarrassed, and is like, all right, go, thanks.
We're gonna come back for you. Okay? We're gonna come back for you. What? Oh, this Marion, that's actually heavier than I thought it was.
Izzy kind of like takes off her cardigan and puts it over his shoulders, and she's like, "We'll be back." Okay.
Aww.
He looks up and he nods and it looks like he wants to believe you. That's not abandonment issues, baby.
I just want to hug him.
Me too.
Okay, so what do we do with this? Should we just drag it out with us? Oh, it's a senior prank! Senior prank! It's just a dummy! It's just a dummy! What do we do with that?
Can I do any sort of checks on this marionette to see what if there's anything that can still be done to it, or if we can just like put it in the trash can? Essentially, it's putting the trash can like
I mean, Sandra is a pretty tall person, so it's essentially like just a 6-foot one of those like drawing mannequins that you use to practice like poses.
Creepy. Can we just dump her into the school dumpsters?
You
Or we can be
or we can
shadows.
just drop her off. We can't put her in the art room.
Oh, no, that's too on the nose.
This card's just gonna be like, what the fuck happened here?
Oh, I finally got a thing that asked the school to buy me. Yeah, let's see if we could just pop it in like a trash dumpster or something
Yeah.
like up by the cafeteria.
Are you shrouded in your shadows?
Yeah. So we're just like kind
A
of
roll plus physical.
+2.
-1.
Wait a minute, can I roll with advantage because is he?
Oh, I have I if you just want to do it, because I just got a 5.
Okay. I'm going
I
to
do
roll
not
with
get
advantage
advantage.
Yeah, roll with
because you're
advantage.
helping me.
Yes, please.
That's a 10.
Yay!
It takes you a while, so you guys
Trek in this body. We are not murderers.
Girl, to everyone else watching, this is literally just a marionette doll.
Yeah.
This is literally just a huge 6-foot-tall marionette.
Hate it so much.
you
Great
essentially
times.
miss Spanish.
Damn it.
We all missed Spanish. This is the second time we missed Spanish. We missed it.
Why?
Because it took you that long to go out to the
Really?
dumpster. There's not a dumpster that's right next to the school.
Well, we could have just left it in the weird little paper room. Can we just leave it in the little paper room and not in Spanish?
Oh, that's so fucking creepy.
Who the fuck cares? We can take care of it
We could
later.
put it in the spooky sheet music room, and it'll be a little surprise. It'll be a surprise for the choir kids.
you certainly can.
Okay, I don't want to miss Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss Spanish.
Let's throw it into the sheet music room, like senior prank. Ha ha. Close the door.
Well, all right, cool.
Yeah.
God.
That's more of a senior prank than anything. Throwing something really creepy in a dark ass closet.
You know, vibes.
Is there like a senior varsity jacket or somewhere just lying around?
I don't think a senior jacket would be lying
Yeah,
around. Though
no.
that shit is
The
expensive.
fire.
Someone's varsity letters that are not put onto things, like the collection of like just the letter with like choir on it, are in the music room.
Nah.
Nah.
Because I don't know
Come on,
about y'all, but I lettered in choir.
Hey, look at you. Alright, yeah.
So we're not late to Spanish.
We're not late to Spanish.
No.
Great.
Okay, I'm eating on the way there.
You get to
because-
see Miss Day.
Okay.
Finally.
She's very excited to see you guys, and she's like, we're gonna have a really nice, just chill class today. You know, nothing
God.
really major. And you see her pull down the screen, and she's got SpongeBob squinty pants, and
It's in Spanish.
it is in Espanol.
In Espanol.
She goes, I'm not going to put on subtitles, and I want you to follow as best you can. You're in Spanish 3. You should be able to follow a children's cartoon.
The thing is, though, is that Willa already knows all the episodes by heart, so she doesn't even need to bother to translate it because she knows the script
Yeah.
lines in English.
So
There you go. Easy A.
Phenomenal.
Easy A.
Yes.
So, anything else interesting happen? Oh yeah, we update the group chat
Mhm.
saying like, Dirk is secured, Sandra body is gone. But I say that like in code.
Yeah. And
Izzy also adds, we have a new magical
We have a magical boy.
to the group.
both the Schwartz twins are like, oh? And Benny goes, but I'm the magical boy.
Benny, you have to share.
You have to share.
You have to share.
He goes, what's he like? What's going on there? What did you give us more details? He can't leave us in the dark.
He has the magical fountain pen, but he doesn't want to use it and is scared to do so. So maybe don't mention it. But he is a magical boy.
He is a magical boy, very reluctant one.
Yeah, so we'll just have to keep him safe, keep him away from Mariana, and hopefully figure this out during your
Yeah, he seems
concert.
very traumatized right now, so
Daisy like,
I left Kumiko with him.
okay.
She's currently talking to him about the intricacies of the Barbie movies.
No, you see, Nutcracker.
And Dirk is just kind of holding her and just like
And the very
listening
interesting
intently.
political intrigue that actually goes through all of these Barbie
And the
movies.
Rat King.
Oh yeah, she goes through the whole thing.
she talks about the political intricacies about Barbie and a fashion fairy tale.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, yes. And the Fuck Prince and the Pauper. She goes through all the good classics. Mary Posa, phenomenal.
Mary Posa.
Yes. What a good time.
So, does anything else interesting happen besides Trig?
Yeah, you guys are going to Trig today.
What happened? Oh, fuck, Miss Field.
Which
No!
the class is fairly normal, and you see that Mrs. Fields looks tired. She
Okay.
looks pretty tired for a lady of her age. And she is teaching, and it's the middle of class when she looks between the two of you and her eyes narrow.
Oh no.
And she says,
Really quick before you're able to work on your homework together, Izzy, could you come up to my desk, please?
Izzy stands. She did send an email that Miss Fields didn't send a reply back about talking maybe after class or sometime before the election or after the election. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Cool. Izzy kind of like puts her head down and
I text her like, good luck, don't get brainwashed.
Izzy kind of like glances back at her phone and shoots you a look of like, thanks.
She is sitting at her desk, and you see that she has a hand lotion that she has made herself that smells like ass.
What's up with the ass smelling things?
Izzy, her nose kind of goes like, hi, Miss Fields.
Did you need any hand cream, my dear?
No, I'm okay, thank you. I sent you that email earlier about when to meet and talk.
Yes,
I
I saw that. I had quite a late night last night. Just lots of things going on, but I would like to talk to you. Do you think your friend Willa would be interested in the same things you are?
She's maybe having. We can't have a quarter life crisis now, can we? That's not a thing.
Not
For high
unless you
schoolers.
plan to die in. And you see her grab her abacus and do some quick math.
Why?
What a nerd!
She goes, what are you, 16? 1632. Unless you really plan on dying at about 84, that really can't be a quarter life crisis.
Izzy kind of shrugs and she's like, yeah, maybe. We've been interested in a lot of the same things. Why? She's just not very into cleaning up beaches, but I kind of drag her along to those.
But we do need more folks to do so.
Yeah, she comes with me if she's not doing LARPing or other things or whatever other things she likes doing.
Or crashing parties.
Izzy kind of thinks, and she's like, she hasn't been invited to many parties except my family trips. So I don't know how to answer
That was a joke.
Oh, okay.
That was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Laugh.
Okay, I didn't understand it. Izzy just smiles very widely, and she says, for the meeting of discussing, I don't know if I want to maybe do plushes. I'm thinking of something maybe more biodegradable, I don't think the plushes would be biodegradable because then they would degrade and then you wouldn't have a toy. That probably wouldn't work. But if you have any other ideas, we can talk after the election because I know you're very busy up to that point.
I am, but I do really want to get a jump on this so that when Gordy is elected mayor, we're able to get things rocking and rolling. You know, both of us believe in manifesting, you know?
Right, yeah.
It's like you need to speak things into existence.
Izzy kind of nods a lot and she says,
There's a magic to it, isn't there?
This woman needs to stop dropping bombs. I am ready to punch this lady. I don't care if she's possessed or not. She needs to stop. A good shove down the stairs will be good. Like, get her out of here. Get her out of here. Early retirement.
Goodbye, Mrs. Fields.
we're gonna get ourselves a new trick teacher.
But she's smiling at you and like she picks up her teacup and she takes a sippy and she's like
Okay.
and sets it down.
Izzy kind of nods and well, I could try coming to school a little early on Monday.
What about tomorrow?
I have a late night out with my dad. We're going he came into town, so we're having
forgot that Mr. Parker's coming with. Oh God, this is gonna be such a good time.
This is gonna be great. But Izzy politely declines, saying, I have plans with my dad tonight, and so it might be a late night. I don't want to be tired for school, so
Late night?
Yeah, we're gonna be hanging out and having a family dinner.
Mm-hmm. So then what after that, Izzy? Certainly
family
a
activities.
teen like you doesn't get to bed at, say, 10 p.m. Be closer to midnight, wouldn't it?
Really? That's really tired by that point.
She
Calls
smiles.
me a grandma because I usually am embedded by 10.
She
and
goes, well, there's nothing wrong with being a grandmother.
right, except for when you're 16. And Izzy kind of just like laughs and just like flips her hair over her shoulder and says, I can maybe again like Monday morning before school because I don't want to inconvenience you since you'll already be here, and maybe I can see if Philip wants to come. If there's anything more you want to...
Let's put that on the calendar. And
Okay.
I'll be sure to send you an email to your school email so you don't miss our meeting like you did previously.
I'm sorry again, I felt sick and had to go home.
Which was kind of true.
You see her turn and she types and you get a notification to your school email of a meeting with Mrs. Fields early Monday morning. She goes, I look
yeah.
forward to it.
Me too. Got the email.
All of our meetings should be wonderful.
I hope so. And Izzy kind of like waves and backs back to her desk, and she literally looks like, just like, no. It's like she just smelled, like, it's literally looked like she just smelled the smell of ass, and she's like, no. And she sits down and she messages Willa, and she's like, she has an ass smelling lotion.
Of course she fucking does. Does she know who we are?
I feel like she has a suspicion because she mentioned you being a party crasher.
I did no such thing.
I have never done anything
Izzy
wrong.
kind of like just done it. Like, no, you never did anything like that. Of course.
No,
No.
naturally.
Of course not.
No.
You barely get invited to parties.
Exactly.
It's just you and me on family vacations, baby.
Yeah, so do we fuck her up? What do we do? Or what
Is there anything that I saw while at her desk that looked magical outside of just like the ass lotion?
Roll a keep your wits about you.
Is keep your wits?
Mental.
Cool. That's a 5.
No, you didn't see anything.
Shit.
It smelled too bad.
Yeah.
And she was very much like adamantly looking at you, so you didn't really get a chance to look at all of the shit on her desk, which she has a lot of shit on her desk.
Damn it. Fair enough.
She's also one of those white people who has a dream catcher behind her desk, so it's like, oh, not great vibes from Mrs. Fields.
No, she's having a time.
Mhm.
Damn it.
Okay, so
I may or may not have rewatched the LuLaRoe docuseries while creating Mrs. Fields, so here we are.
There we go. Here we go.
It's a good time, 10 out of 10.
So I guess that's it other than art, but I think we can just dip art.
Isn't Dirk in art?
No.
No?
We have Jasmine, Josh, Lene, and Colleen in art. So we can just like skimp on that and then go into auditions.
Go into auditions.
Yeah, we will probably go through auditions and then call it there.
Okay. I was like, can I go through auditions?
So we can have the whole session for the concert because that is going to take the whole session.
Yeah,
the whole section.
Maybe a whole session and
It's
the
gonna be a
other and the
whole
next one
fucking
after
thing.
that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yes. Oh my god. Okay, so
But yeah.
at auditions, fuck yeah.
You're
let's
at
go.
auditions. You see Mr. Atchison and Miss Carp are kind of like chit-chatting. You see that Mr. Atchison is sitting at the piano and Miss Carp is leaning against it and they're like chit-chatting as people are filtering in. You see Benny and Daisy are there and
Izzy goes to stand next to Daisy and Benny because she's a little nervous. Are you there? You don't have to be there.
Is the pit doing any practicing,
No.
like looking through music or anything?
no, it's auditions.
No. So, what do I do? What do I do? I mean, should I just linger for a bit or something? I mean, I'm waiting for my dad to pick me up because you're not driving.
It's either I can only think of that, or you can hang out with Dirk in the practice room that's broken.
Yeah, but but there's a bunch of people in the band room, so like
Take your trumpet in there. Why is it broken again?
the recording option is you can't record yourself and listen to yourself.
Yeah,
So I could go in there with my trumpet and practice.
just play.
Pretend to play. No one will know. No one will know. No one will know.
Just having a crisis holding Kumiko and you're like, excuse me, let me toot
No,
over
I'm
here.
not gonna play my trumpet. I'm just gonna walk in there with my trumpet and I'm like, hey, how you doing, man?
Did you bring that here?
Well, how else am I going to keep you company? This is a practice room, so like trumpet.
We will flip between you hanging out with Dirk Judson Jr. and
Izzy has
you
also
auditioning.
slightly prepared like a bag of things for Dirk to do and or eat or drink, and so people still
We can do.
nothing drawing
She
related.
packed a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, I did it already. It was nice.
That was 800 pieces, bro.
Been in here a long time.
That's impressive.
I'm good at puzzles.
Well, she brought another one.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Kumiko goes,
That's only 400 pieces. So we can do this in half the time.
you see Kumiko takes a piece with her little mouth and like puts it down.
Oh my god, Kumiko's good at puzzles. Let's go.
I do need to like. I do want to practice.
Izzy got us
it
occasionally being like, Kumiko, that piece doesn't go there.
Oh, no, okay.
I think it's the other piece to your second right hand.
And she takes it and
There we go.
I
So
do
Izzy's
practice
low-key
my
playing
trumpet a
puzzles.
little bit.
Izzy's been playing with him during the time.
Do a little bit. I do like run through the music, like
yeah.
vibing, and then I go back to puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
So
You don't have to play the entire time in there.
no,
No.
no.
Izzy casts a little bit of shadows in there, so it's a
No,
little
there's
hard to see.
a few songs that don't have trumpet parts, so you're practicing the songs specifically because they're doing the Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella. It is the song "Do I Love You Because You're Beautiful, or Are You Beautiful Because I Love You?"
Oh, my favorite, one of my favorite ones. Honestly, all the songs are bops, but you know.
Oh yeah,
Anyways,
we're doing
Audition
Cinderella
time.
because it's the Brandy Cinderella.
the best one.
Best one.
Let's go.
Yep. So there is a fairly large group. You see a couple of like gaggles of like freshman girls. You see Susie encouraging someone to come in, and she kind of. Yep. She's not coming in herself, but she's like pushing someone in, and you see that she makes eye contact with you and like gives you a peace sign and heads out.
Izzy shoots one back.
She's like, all right.
Who does she bring in?
It is she is a awkward looking little girl. Kind of like messy hair. You think she's a sophomore, and you see that she like finds herself in the corner, and Jasmine pushes the doors open and goes, "Hello, everybody."
Oh no.
And she sees that you're there, Izzy, and you see that she like holds herself a little higher and goes, "What a great day to be vice president of the drama troupe." And you see that she is stretching like her arms above her head and like, you know, talking super loud and like super confidently.
Izzy leans over to Daisy and says, like, should I be stretching?
No.
Okay.
They're probably going to teach us a few dance steps, but it's not going to be anything intense.
Okay.
Like,
Cool.
And she leans in like closer to you and is whispering, and she's like, "Yeah, Miss Karp is a great director, but she can't choreograph worth shit, and neither can Mr. Atchison. So we essentially just do a lot of jazz squares."
Oh no, not the jazz squares.
Everyone loves a good jazz square.
Izzy kind of like things and just like, well, wouldn't Cinderella be really good with a waltz?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Well,
I mean, like,
there will be a waltz. That's probably what we're going to learn a few steps of, because that's going to be an important dance for everybody to know.
okay.
And Benny leans into and he goes, "So they are probably going to partner us up with different people, so..."
Okay. For dancing or for, okay.
He nods and he goes, "You're
Okay.
going to read with a lot of different people, and you're going to probably be paired with somebody to be your dance partner for auditioning, and then you prepared one of the songs to sing, right?"
Yeah, I did.
He smiles and he goes, "You're going to be fine."
Izzy nods and she looks like it almost kind of like Dirk earlier, but just a little bit better. She's like,
"Oh shit, I'm back."
Just a little bit better. Just a little bit better.
Yeah, and Mr. Atchison kind of sits up and he goes, "All right, well, Miss Karp and I can't really decide, guys. So do we want to do some cold reading first? Do we want to sing first? Or do we want to do the little bit of dancing we're gonna do?"
Izzy raises her hand and she's like, "I'm very nervous to sing. Can we start with dancing?"
He smiles and
as a warm up.
he smiles and he's like, "Of course we can. That'll be great. Loosen everybody up. Yeah. All right, find a partner, and he motions and goes, and Miss Karp will start teaching you the moves." And Miss Karp gets up and is like, "All right, guys. Seriously, find a partner.
Oh boy.
I know we have more girls, so it doesn't matter. Just pick somebody.
Izzy kind of takes hold of like Daisy's finger.
Daisy looks and it's like,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
and
Cute.
steps next to you.
Okay.
She looks incredibly pleased.
Izzy looks incredibly embarrassed and pleased at the same time. And she's like, so what? You think we're gonna be doing a waltz?
Not like an actual waltz.
Oh, okay. So just the
Essentially-
base steps, just the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
She
okay,
she
we got
nods and
this. I
goes,
got this.
if
We got
that.
this.
I need you to roll plus physical.
Fuck me.
But they tangled together at homecoming.
They sure did.
Come on,
Can I get advantage? Can I get advantage? Because I've been with her before.
Just roll it. Just roll it.
Yeah.
You don't need advantage. I promise you
I got
that.
4.
It's okay.
Oh,
The steps aren't good. The steps aren't good.
oh no.
Miss Carp is not teaching a waltz. She's more so teaching a box step, but like
So box waltz.
essentially just the box, but like not well. So even Daisy's kind of tripping up a little bit. She's like, "Oh, son of a bitch," and like she's holding you in proper dance hold. And as you kind of like stumble against each other, her hand goes more to your waist. And she goes, sorry.
That's fine. She's
Okay.
she's not the best teacher. It's okay.
We'll be okay.
Yeah, you can dance however you want now if you want.
She smiles and goes, "We're gonna make it look good, okay?"
Izzy's just like embarrassed. He's smiling. Just like, yeah.
Roll me another plus physical.
Oh
Oh
god.
god.
That's great.
It's messy. It's messy.
It's messy.
This is the time when your groups are like in the front, because how they do a lot of these dance things is that it's like some people are in the front at one point and then other people are in the front at another point. So Miss Carp and Mr. Atchison are like, okay.
Oh no.
And they look to each other and you hear them kind of murmuring and they go, okay, if anybody... Miss Carp is like, if anybody wants to redo their dance audition...
Willa bursts in. We all people don't know how to dance. Just kidding.
And she goes, she's like, we will have a really quick, like 5 minutes tomorrow to like go over the steps. And we're going to see if Miss Velasquez is willing to help us with choreography this year.
The gym teacher?
She did do the folk dancing with us.
That's right.
So, I mean, it's kind of there. It's there.
That's right.
Izzy kind of hangs her head a little bit. She looks very embarrassed that she fucked up so bad.
Daisy takes your hand and like squeezes it and she goes, it's all good. It's all good.
We just cannot let Jasmine take the lead. I will die. I will die. You will try?
You've seen her voice singing. I'm kind of interested in how she's going to perform. I'm not going to lie. I want to see this.
But Mr. Atchison claps and is like, all right, you guys all grabbed the packets of any of the cold reading. Feel free to check through that. Well, we're going to bring in all of you individually to sing. Okay? And you see everybody like files out. Willa, are you because you see Dirk Jensen's kind of like fiddling with a puzzle with Kumiko, and he's like, so what are you doing in here with me?
Keep you company. And also, usually I drive in with Izzy, but I'm being doppelgangered right now, so I'm not talking to her right now just to put up appearances. Yeah, I know. It's weird. It's weird. It explains the dress, right? It explains the dress and it explains the hair.
He looks and he's like, you can wear whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. It's not like weird.
Some people find it absolutely weird.
Yeah, some people suck.
Yeah, they do.
And he looks a little pleased, like he hasn't had a conversation in a while.
Aww.
Izzy.
Oh, I really do want French fries, though.
Roll me 1d6.
Actually, or
Both.
fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
do want French fries. I like go over to Kumiko and is Kumiko giving me the play-by-play of how? Okay, I'm like, Kumiko, tell Izzy to like channel her inner waltzing goddess and come on, you're better than that. Come on. If Jasmine ever gets the lead, I will never forgive her.
kind of like tries not to fucking burst into laughter as everybody files away.
Don't tell me to fucking go out there and upstage you all.
Willa, you're already in the pit, but I would love if you did this with me. She kind of like whispers under her breath.
A few people go to sing, and Daisy and Benny are sitting with you out in the hallway, and you see that like a couple of like the freshmen and sophomores are like whispering to each other and like looking over at the Schwartz twins like, oh my god, it's them. Oh my god.
Do you guys get this a lot?
Benny goes, yeah.
Did you hear? Benny and Willa might be dating.
Hear that?
Oh yeah, and you see that Benny has like a pen in his hand, and as soon as somebody whispers that, he chucks it over without even looking at them, and they're going,
Izzy kind of looks up at Benny and she's like my sister.
Yeah, but how did that start?
Daisy doesn't even look up and goes, you're probably making your weird little voices at each other. Like, did you go like this?
Oh, she would have done that back to you.
And Benny's like, yeah, because it's funny.
Did she call you Benny Boo Boo?
Yeah.
Just starts laughing. She's like, she's been calling you that ironically.
Well, good. I'm going to call her Widow Willa.
Whenever she says you're being a drama queen.
He rolls his eyes and he's called in and he goes, duty calls then.
Good luck. You got this.
He looks and he goes,
Break a leg, technically.
yeah, Jasmine from across the room goes, don't say good luck. It's bad luck. You have to say break a leg.
Izzy kind of looks in the direction and she's like, break something?
Benny does a big bow and is like,
Break your
I would
arm.
be happy to. And he turns and goes into the music room.
Izzy's kind of just like, oh.
I know nothing.
Izzy's like, I really don't know anything about theater. I'm really going to this cold turkey.
It's okay. You don't have to. Okay. You're fine.
Yeah, okay.
And you see Jasmine goes, oh, well, someone who doesn't know anything about theater can't expect to get a good part immediately.
Izzy kind of like flames up in embarrassment.
Izzy's like, does it really fucking matter, Jasmine?
Go off, Daisy.
Maybe we should not be so exclusive in this theater troupe. Huh. And you should remember who the president of the troupe is.
Fuck.
And Jasmine kind of looks and goes, until you graduate. And Daisy's like, I don't give a shit after I graduate. Okay. She turns and is like, you're gonna be fine, right?
You're really fucking cool. You know that?
Sorry, yeah, I'll be fine.
How?
Daisy be fucking red as she's called in next to sing, and she like you see her wipe her hands on her skirt, and like she goes really quickly into the music room, and Benny watches her go and like kind of looks and then looks back at you and like it's like, what happened?
Your sister's really cool.
He sits down beside you and he's like, yeah, I know.
Oh, you're pretty cool too.
Well, come on, that's going too far.
Okay, whatever. Fuck off.
He smirks and he's like, that's more like it. And you see him like put bring the cold readings up and he's like, is there anything you're gonna specifically try to read for or anything? Most of the time they just kind of pick and choose people.
I don't know. I thought being a stepsister would be fun.
He smiles and goes, yeah, which one do you want to play?
The one that goes like, why can't people look at me and call me pretty? That one? Is that the same one? Izzy really doesn't know much about this right now.
He's like, well, there's Portia, who's
Okay.
kind of the dumb one. And then there's Joy, who's kind of the sad one.
I want to go the dumb one. I think that would be fun. So Portia?
He smiles and
Portia's
nods and
the
goes,
dumb one?
yeah, Portia's the dumb one.
That they would be fun. Being Cinderella would be fun for the dress, but
He smiles and he nods and he goes,
but it's also the first time. So I mean, like, I
He's
think
like,
just being
don't
some kind of fun character
Don't
is
think
fun.
like that. Don't think like that. It's not about how long you've been here. It's about talent.
You're also pretty cool, Benny.
Oh,
He blushes and
You're making it very hard for him to get over you.
He's being a good friend and standing up for Izzy. She's extremely nervous about being here right now.
Daisy comes out and Jasmine's called and she sits up and she tosses her hair back and she looks and goes, break a leg, Izzy.
Yeah, go make
And-
something.
Walks by and
Izzy's kind of like holding up like thumbs up to
Magic
Jasmine
her,
as she
something, a
goes.
trip or something. Magic her something.
Oh,
No, I can't do
no,
that.
Daisy sits down and you see that Benny kind of looks at her and is like, you okay? And like they kind of have like a little twin telepathy moment and are like talking essentially just through like facial expressions and just
Can
like
Izzy
that kind
try
of thing.
her best to
It's a fucking movie.
She's basically a twin with Willa.
Yeah, intercept.
I don't know what you want me to add. It's a
Add
7.
plus mental.
8.
Nice.
You see that Benny's like was like, you good? And Daisy's like, yeah. He went, didn't feel right. And she nods and is like, didn't do as well as I could have. And he squeezes her knee really quick and then let's go. And they are back to normal. Normal, quote unquote.
Right, yeah, they're just like, hello.
Yeah, just like, oh yes, of course.
Do.
Izzy kind of laughs, and she doesn't let on that she kind of was trying to listen into what they were saying with their twin telepathy, but she kind of just like sits there and just like asks if either of them want to do a cold reading anywhere.
Like, oh, do you wanna practice something?
Sure. It sounds better than just sitting here.
Roll plus persona.
Fuck me. Okay.
What's your modifier for that?
I have a +1 to it.
Oh.
That's a 6.
Oh.
It's a little messy. You guys read a scene that
You're a
has
level up, girl.
you read
I think I failed 5 times.
fuck yeah.
Nice.
Theater does that to you. You read a
You
scene
just
that has Portia the stepsister with Joy the stepsister and then the prince.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little awkward for you to jump into it.
Okay.
And it's one that Daisy and Benny kind of look to each other and they're like, no, let's go again.
Okay.
And that's when you're called.
Can I I don't know.
Izzy has nothing but butterflies in her stomach right now.
I tell Kumiko to tell Izzy, like, you got this, girl!
You got this,
Just think of all of the K-dramas that we...
dramas.
Think of all the K-dramas that we used to act out all the time.
Yeah. And
Sunday! I do like, and I hold like a little finger heart in front of him.
Izzy kind of looks down at her own little one that she's back.
Daisy holds your other hand and gives it a squeeze and it's like, break a leg. You got this.
Yeah.
Break something. We can break the chair over
Just like the
Justin's face.
K-dramas. Just like the K-dramas.
Just like the K-dramas.
You get in there and you see that Mr. Atchison and Miss Carp are like leaned together and like chit-chatting like pretty close, and then you walk in and they sit up. Are like, Izzy, hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Have I been watching them like get like close together every time a student walks out?
yes, you have.
Oh fuck yeah! I tell Izzy, like they're kind of ooh together. Ooh, they're not being gross, but they're like.
Izzy's thinking like they're probably just talking about the students.
No, they're like leaning in, like touching them.
Getting close. Are they actually getting close, or are they just chatting about students?
Who knows?
I can't hear because this is a soundproof glass door.
But
But
now on your phones. But
I have
there's
just-
can
they're
I
like,
can I give her advantage because I'm here and I'm like rooting for her through Kumiko?
they look and they go, okay, so what song have you prepared? For female vocal parts, we had the Cinderella song, in my own little corner, and then the Stepsister's Lament, and we had Impossible for the fairy godmother.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Impossible's a fun song. Do the impossible one. I tell Kumiko this.
Do the
You miss all those songs.
Izzy kind of like is fiddling with like the ends of her hair. She's like, I've done all 3. If there's a preference of what you would like to hear.
Well, we have heard a lot of In My Own Little Corner today, haven't we? So if you want to do anything else, go for it. Seems like nearly everybody wants to be Cinderella.
Me and Portia would be really fun. She seems funny.
Ms. Carp looks approvingly and goes, I played Portia when I was younger. She's a good time. Go ahead and sing us a little bit of the Stepsister's Lament. And you see Mr. Atchison gets on the piano and plays you in, and I need a persona roll with advantage.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
Come on. That's an 11.
Fuck yeah.
You sing very confidently, and you see that like Miss Carp like sits up all the way and like on the edge of her seat, and you see Mr. Atchison is like still playing, but like much more simple accompaniment because he's listening. Mm-hmm. And they finish the bit of the audition track, and they look to each other, and you see Mr. Atchison like taps Miss Carp on the shoulder and like whispers something to her, and they look and they go, "Can you sing Impossible for us really quick? Just like 30 seconds of it." Just
Sure.
really like that.
Yeah.
Roll again
Same.
with advantage.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm just gonna go with the same fucking dice. Let's go. 11 again.
Wow.
And they look to each other and they go, "Are you available tomorrow too?"
Yeah, I can come back.
They smile and they go, "Well, we want to hear your ratings, but
Okay.
Expect us to make sure you're free tomorrow."
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there. Also, I dance a lot better than I did. I'm sorry.
Miss Carp's like, "Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Just keep on keeping on, and we will call you all back in for cold reads, okay?"
Aye.
Can you send
Yes.
in, as I look at my fucking list of people, can you send in Nick?
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Izzy walks out and she's like, "Who the fuck is Nick?" And Izzy's like, "Nick?"
A junior boy looks up, and he's got pretty close cropped hair and very round, soft face. He's like, "Oh, yeah, that's me. Thanks."
Hi. You're next.
Oh.
Break something.
He smiles and is like, "Thank you." Yeah. Okay. And as you see him go in, and the people filter through, and you hear Jasmine talking about how great she did in her audition, and
I storm the group chat and I'm like, Izzy got these knowing, nodding looks from both of them, and I couldn't hear her because I'm behind a soundproof glass door. But it seemed like she did pretty good.
Daisy reacts with a heart, and Benny comments,
They got her to play here. They got her to sing 2 songs.
"Oh, that's something."
Is it? That's good. Okay.
Daisy's like, "They wanted to see what you could do. They wanted to see more from you."
And they asked me to come back tomorrow. That's good.
Smiles and goes, "That's very good."
Okay.
Yeah. It is cold read time.
Okay.
So everybody filters back into the room. Willa, you didn't realize that auditions took this long?
Oh no, I'm so hungry.
There's literally food for Dirk.
I already ate my portion. I didn't want to eat all of Dirk's.
Dirk just hands you a half full bag of Cheetos and is like, "I'm not really hungry anymore."
Are you sure?
He nods and he goes, "It's been weird."
Okay. Oh, these aren't the spicy ones.
Izzy kind of
I
rolls
was
her
kind of
eye.
disappointed at that too.
Izzy rolls
Yeah, the
her
spicy
eyes.
ones are the good ones.
She mentally tells Kumiko that there are some spicy flakes, and if Willa would like them
Some
to add
chili
into them. Yeah, at the
Can I,
bottom.
like, shake it up in the bag?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Pick it up in the bag. Okay,
Shake it.
now it's better, and I like hand one over to Dirk. Now it's better.
It's better. Yeah.
It's better.
All right.
Yeah. We have a camaraderie with hot Cheetos.
Hey, let's go.
+1 hot Cheetos.
+1 hot Cheeto. So you guys get up there, and
Hot Cheetos.
Hot Beatos.
Miss Carp is like, "Okay, Jasmine and Izzy, could you read Jasmine as Cinderella, Izzy as the fairy godmother, please?"
Jasmine as Cinderella.
Roll persona.
That's a 7.
It goes fairly well, but Jasmine's like cutting you off in your lines, like she's reading too fast.
This bitch needs to slow down.
Izzy kind of looks up at her after like one of her lines is cut off, and she's just like,
And Ms. Carp is like, okay, switch roles. And you see Jasmine looks affronted. And roll me persona again.
This is like the most important.
That's a 6. That's a 6.
Jasmine purposefully, like, talks in a way that you can't get your lines in edgewise.
Izzy is trying very hard not to cry.
Girl, you need to fuck her up. Make her like drop something.
And Ms. Carp goes,
Do that.
Daisy, could you read the fairy godmother, please, with
Thank
Daisy?
God. Thank God. Okay.
And you see Daisy, like, sits up and goes, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I need you to roll persona with advantage.
Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna roll a different dice, because fuck those previous dice. Persona with, no, that's 3 2s.
3 2s?
That was all 3 2s.
Are you kidding me?
That's gonna be a 5.
Girl, you fucking leveled up again.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's going a little awkwardly, but, like, Daisy is acting a little silly as, like, a way to make you feel more comfortable. Like, she's very much over the top reading through this. And, like,
Izzy,
it's still a little
Izzy's
shaky.
laughing, and she's kind of like trying to go along with it. But like you can kind of tell that like Daisy is saving Izzy right now, and Izzy's just like kind of going along with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Ms. Carp's like, okay. Can I have? And she assigns you to read for Portia.
Okay.
She assigns Daisy to read for Joy. She assigns let me find Christine. She assigns Christine
Ooh.
as the evil stepmother.
Ooh.
And then she kind of like taps her
Benny is Cinderella.
she taps and she goes, Sam, would you be comfortable reading for Cinderella? And Sam, our non-binary icon,
Yeah.
lifts their head and is like, yeah, totally.
Yay.
And you see that Sam reads for it, and I need you to roll persona with advantage.
New dice. New dice. These
New
dice.
dice again.
That die,
Do you want to pick the dice I roll?
it was this and these dice that were nice to me.
There you go.
Oh no! Well, I gave a 5 unofficially, so you know.
5 on the floor.
We got this. That's a dirty 12.
Nice.
Perfect. It goes incredibly smoothly.
Cool.
Like, you guys all read really well, and you see that Ms. Carp is thrilled, and she goes, okay, cool. Izzy, Daisy, Benny. Benny, you know. And Benny goes, Prince Charming, of course. And she's like, Portia Joy? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. And has you guys read with advantage.
Oh,
Fuck
Persona
yeah.
with advantage.
Fuck yes. girl.
oh god.
You're rolling a lot here.
This is cocked, but
It's gonna fall here, whatever it is. So that's an 11.
Fuck yeah.
It goes incredibly smoothly. Like, you feel really
You
comfortable.
like getting to be a stepsister.
And she smiles and is like, okay, perfect. We'll do the same thing, but Jasmine, could you be Joy in this one? And Jasmine kind of looks and is like,
Izzy kind of looks very nervous when Jasmine gets up on the thing.
roll.
What
Just
are you-
roll. Straight roll.
Just straight
persona.
roll. Straight persona. That's a
Ooh.
9.
Okay.
You're a lot more confident. And like, Jasmine doesn't really have the opportunity to cut off your lines because essentially the scene is Portia dances with the prince and then Joy steps in and dances with the prince and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that Mr. Atchison and Ms. Carp are like looking at each other and like kind of talking through and like going through lines. And there's a few other people that read through things.
Part of me wants Benny to actually be like, I'll dance with them actually. Actually go through and do it.
And you see them kind of make some notes and you see, okay, we're good today, but again, if any of your friends weren't able to make it today, tomorrow is still another day of auditions, but we will have callbacks after that, so just be kind of prepared to be here until about 7. Then, and we do have our list for callbacks, so if you did not get a callback, that does not mean you are not eligible for any of these roles. It just means we've seen all we need to see. Okay.
Is
And
there a
she-
posted list of callbacks?
No, they're calling them.
Oh,
actual
oh,
callbacks.
shit.
Okay.
So they're reading them out right now. And
Fuck.
so you hear, okay, we definitely want to see Sam, Nick, Christine, Jasmine, Daisy, Benny, and Izzy. The rest of you, thank you very much. And again, it does not mean you are not going to get a part or a speaking role or of any kind. It just means we have seen all we need to see, and we'd like to see some more from them tomorrow. Thank you guys so much.
Did we start clapping? Izzy starts clapping. She doesn't fucking care.
Daisy covers your hand.
And it's like, you don't need to clap.
Okay.
It's all good.
Okay. Yeah.
But she has your hands and then she gives you a squeeze and is like, callbacks. Yeah.
Good. Izzy also squeezes Benny's hand because he should also deserve to have.
Betty smiles and gives your hand a squeeze back.
7 o'clock though. 7 o'clock is a late.
What time is it now, though?
It's like 6.
Okay, so we still
Okay.
have time to like get
Yeah,
our shit together
so-
and then go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we will put the bookmark in there.
Oh God.
And our next session is going to be big busy
Concert. It's
concert.
the day of destiny at the
the
concert.
Day of Destiny.